Who else would like to share a moment, a special moment of connection with nature and with our Joanne? Excellent. So everyone else off screen, please. And hi, Joanne. Welcome. And go ahead and let's share your story.
Like Mallory, I think I was probably about 7 years old. Must have been an impressionable time in our childhood development. Uh, we were out for a Sunday drive. My dad, my mom, my brother, and I, younger brother. My dad had a physical disability and used crutches from the age of 12.
Oh, wow.
So with my brother and I never knew him as anyone other than someone who used crutches. Uh, he couldn't run, he couldn't play baseball. It didn't deter him very much. But in a car, the man was free. And he loved to take us on Sunday drives in the afternoon and out into the country. And I swear he knew every stream, every field, every farm in the area. And he would almost always stop by a creek. And this is in northern New York State. So, it was farm country, a lot of trees, a lot of nature. And he would pull up right by the bridge, not blocking traffic, but maybe a little bit off the road. And he'd say, roll down the windows. And he'd say, listen.
Oh,
And so we would listen for the sounds. And he would comment with wonder about some aspect of that sitting together in silence, listening. And inevitably, it would be the frogs that responded. And you could hear on one side of the creek the rabbit, 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 rabbit. And you could hear almost an answering conversation on the other side. So it was rabbit, 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 rabbit. And he would marvel over nature and the fact that these small creatures were communicating. And my brother and I both attribute our love of the outdoors and our love of nature to those special moments with family in silence, listening for the sounds of nature.
that, that's beautiful. How often do we in our hectic society now sit down quietly together and just listen? That's an amazing story. Um, can I ask what your brother's name was?
Tom,
Your brother's
Tom,
name was Tom,
yes,
and your father's name?
Willet, Willet,
Okay,
Willet.
Willett. Your brother Tom. Your father's name was Willett, and together you shared these magical moments together. That's terrific. Actors, we're going to see this as short facets. Now, Joanne, if you were to give your story a title, what would you call it?
Wonder.
Wonder. I like that. Let's watch.
Listen,
Oh,
listen.
oh,
Listen. Listen.
oh, look at that. Look at that one. Look at it. Oh,
Rabbit, rabbit,
Ribbit.
rabbit,
Ribbit.
rabbit.
ribbit.
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 Ribbit. Ribbit. Ribbit.
Joanne, you know, Dad is amazing. Who would have thought we would just sit quietly there and listen? I would never thought that, but Dad, the places he took it. Remember that creek where we stopped, and you could hear the frogs from one side, listening from one to the other. Do you remember that? It was just amazing. I'll never forget it. I just won't forget it.
Wonder. Wonder. The sounds. The breeze, the sights. Wonder.
Oh, I wish I knew it all. Wish. Wish.
That was my dad. He shone a light on the world. He shone a light.
Look at that. They're just sitting there in the car, so quiet. They're really appreciating and listening. Amazing. Humans doing that?
Thank you, actors. Joanne, would you come back on your video, please? And thank you for sharing your story. And were we able to capture your feelings on that?
Yeah, you certainly were. Certainly were. Yeah, I was reliving it in full Technicolor. Thanks to you.
Thank you. Well, thank you for sharing your story. Planet.